of the Royal Air Force aerobatic team, the Red Arrows, out on the runway. They're going to be taking off, not to go and display immediately. They'll be coming on slot to do that at 10 past 11. The reason is because we have a very special formation with which to open today. Here are the Reds on the roll. Coming from the right, we're going to have the smokes coming on. Enjoy the Royal Air Force aerobatic team and the United States Air Force Thunderbirds.
6, 7, 8, 9, click on, go. I'm ready now.
Off goes the smoke. Red 1 calls Reds easing up. Those 9 jets just start a gentle climb. Please welcome for 2017 the Royal Air Force aerobatic team. It's the Red Arrows! Entering a left-hand turn, you hear the voice of Red 1 as he calls the pilots into Phoenix formation. Reds 4, 5, 8 and 9 now move a beam Reds 2 and 3 as the jets close to around 6 feet apart in this left-hand turn. Reds 6 and 7 moved out behind 2 and 3 into the shape of the Phoenix. Red 1 is squadron leader David Montenegro. It's his 3rd and final year as the team leader. He is a former Hawk flying instructor and Tornado F3 air defense pilot. He first joined the team back in 2009, flying until 2011, having led the synchro pair. Now in from the left, more red, white and blue, not just for the United Kingdom, also the United States of America. This is Phoenix. On the leader's right wing is the first of our new pilots this year. He is Red 2, Flight Lieutenant Toby Keeley. Toby is a former Tornado GR4 pilot. He then moves to fly the Whitney train, our 4th and 5th generation fighter pilots. Descending to the right now, the shape of an aircraft, specifically a Spitfire, as we fly the Spitfire roll. Upside down at 2,500 feet, there you go, the shape of an aircraft, and we call it Spitfire. We've introduced the Spitfire roll this year to celebrate the Royal Air Force's Battle of Britain Memorial Flight and their 60th anniversary. The flight exists to commemorate all those who have lost their lives in service with either the Royal Flying Corps or Royal Air Force since 1914, and their motto is "Lest we forget," a very important motto that must be passed on. So it's the next of our new pilots. He is Red 3, Flight Lieutenant Dan Lowes. Dan's background is solely as a Typhoon pilot, where he spent a number of tours on the front line and ended up being a qualified weapons instructor working with number 41 Squadron, the test and evaluation unit. Front left now, the smoke is on as we get ready for Tornado.
9, top.
8 and 9 with the blue and red smoke rolling around the rest of the formation. Red 1 now makes it a lot harder for the boys rolling. Entering a 3G left-hand turn. Says Red 9, they then tuck in behind the formation. Now you'll see another move take place. Reds 2, 3, 4 and 5 will drop to the very back of the formation. 8 and 9 will slot in behind 2 and 3 as they form the shape of that fabulous feat of British aviation engineering excellence. The white smoke is about to come on as they continue this left-hand turn. They're going to present Concorde. this year is Flight Lieutenant Chris Linden-Smith. He is a former Tornado GR4 pilot and Hawk flying instructor. He actually first joined the Red Arrows in 2011. He left in 2013, having led the synchro pair. More recently, he's been flying with number 100 Squadron, providing target training with frontline units. He's rejoined the Red Arrows this year and is Red 5 at the top as we look now, as the 3 aircraft on each wing move forward to form our trademark Diamond 9. They're getting ready to fly the Diamond Roll.
Easy.
All 9 smokes on, 2,500 feet above us, around 400 miles per hour in that trademark Diamond 9 shape. And as the Diamond Roll finishes off to our front left, that signifies the end of the first part of this Red Arrows display. Where so far at the front of Dagger are Reds 1 to 5. They're known as Enid, after Enid Blyton's famous 5. And at the back in the straight line are Reds 6, 7, 8 and 9. Their collective name as a formation is Jippo. That was the nickname of the gentleman who first led the back 4 aircraft when the Red Arrows started flying 9-ship displays in 1968. So now, rolling out directly towards crowd centre, Enid at the top, Jippo at the bottom. Get your cameras ready as we start the second part of the display with the detonator. There go Enid. Now keep your eyes on the coloured smoke of Jippo. Primary role was securing the skies of the UK and the Falkland Islands. That's him on the right with the smoke on, followed by Red 8. Looking left with the smoke on is Red 7, and he's chased down by Red 9. The 4 jets now descend to just 100 feet above the runway. The closing speed is a staggering 820 miles per hour as they fly the Jippo Pass. Cyclone.
Oh no, my word, boys.
The synchro pair will now cross again in front of us as they perform what we call the slingshot. You now need to look to your right hand side to find Enid. Enid, smoke on go, get down, says Red 1. The wings of Enid drop down to form an inverted V shape. Soon to appear to the left. Here he is. This is Red 9. He's about to fly through the middle of this V as they perform the Goose. A Tornado pilot and Tucano flying instructor. Enid switched to white smoke over to the front left as they climb steeply, but now we need to look directly. 7 and 8 roll go as they put their coloured smoke on. They're rolling around Red 6. They're about to split in the vortex. Climbing up through the middle of the vortex with the white smoke on is Red 8. He is currently flying at around 1,500 feet. They start their descent back to 100 feet, each flying around 400 miles per hour now. They're going to fly the opposition barrel rolls. Reds 1 through 5.
Now.
Red 1 enters a left-hand turn. The following pilots use a lot of rudder, using their feet to input the rudder as they swing out like a pendulum in line astern. Most of our formations are flown with odd-numbered pilots flying on the left and even-numbered pilots flying on the right. But in this shape, it's the other way around. Currently, we have Reds 2 and 4 on the left, Reds 3 and 5 on the right, but they like to switch back to their normal side. So they're going to do it like this in the slalom. Now we've got our odd-numbered pilots, 3 and 5 on the left where they like to be, and 2 and 4 on the right. Touch of power, says Red 1. They continue this left-hand turn. Tightening, squeezing to around 3G. Red on go. The pilots have reached up and right on the control column to press the red smoke button as they fly past in battle. Switching to white smoke now. You need to bring your eyes to the right-hand side to find... Jippo, roll, go. This is the Hurricane. Eight and 9 rolling around the synchro pair there as they roll upright and inverted over the right-hand hanger as we look at it, ready for Enid.
Rolling out. Jippo, focus, go. Enid, Python. Go easy. Come on. Go. And roll.
Upside down now as they draw a red, white and blue snake-like shape of smoke in the sky. They're flying the Python. Two, three, 4 and 5 switch to white smoke. Red 1 puts his red smoke on. Second roll of the Python finishing over to crow pair. They then roll. Get ready for the Jippo break. Instructor on number 29 squad in the operational conversion unit. So red 7 on the left, red 6 on the right. Back to 100 feet to fly the double rolls. Pitching up, full power, 20 degrees nose up, rolling upside down, back to 100 feet for the second cross. As they fly the rollbacks. Finishing to the right as Red 1 enters a left-hand turn, using 360-degree turns, pulling 6G in the carousel. Pulling 6G there, it's a lot of hard work. They're inflating trousers, their G-suits are inflating around their leg, they're tensing their muscles, they swap their smoke colour at the back of this. They're going to go back to white smoke at the front. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here at Fairford, please put your hands together for the synchro pair. Symbol for infinity around the rest of the formation. This is the infinity break. You've been watching the Royal Air Force aerobatic team, the Red Arrows. This is a big battle break, flying in around 20 feet apart from each other at 400 miles per hour. The smoke will come on, and then you'll hear them break sequentially, reds 1 through 9 and then 11 at 2-second intervals, pulling 6G. In from the right for a big battle break.
Right hand break. Go.
You can actually see the drift. As he comes to touch down on the runway, you'll see he'll put a little puff of smoke out. The idea of that smoke is it gives the following aircraft an idea of what the drift is doing, and therefore what the jet wash and the wake turbulence of the aircraft ahead, and therefore they can affect their landing pattern. So with a wind from the right, you'll notice the aircraft landing on the left-hand side of the runway, those odd-numbered pilots will fly a steeper approach than the guys on the right. Guys on the left obviously having to punch through the wake turbulence and the jet wash of the preceding aircraft. So here we go, Red 1 touching down, there's a little puff of smoke, and you'll see it as we look at it drifting from left to right. So a right-hand wind with the even-numbered pilots flying what we call a shallow stack, and the odd-numbered pilots flying a steep stack. So touching down, Red 1, followed by Red 2 to 9, and then Red 11. They're going to be taxiing past very shortly. You can give them a big wave as they do so. For those of you who can, please make your way to the Red Arrows Public Relations Unit. You can meet us there. We'll sign some brochures and posters for you. And then I'll look forward to talking to those who are here again tomorrow and Sunday. But for now, I'll hand back to the show commentators. I wish you all the very best on behalf of everybody at the Red Arrows. Have a great afternoon, everyone.
Thank you very much, Lingy, and thank you, as ever, to all of the Royal Air Force Red Arrows. Now, over to George Bacon.
Yes, thank you very much indeed, Ben. Just one very important security announcement, first of all, ladies and gentlemen. The organisers of the Royal International Air Tattoo have taken appropriate security measures to ensure your safety whilst here at the show and, of course, throughout the weekend. But we do need your assistance and would ask that you keep your personal belongings with you at all times. And if you do see anything remotely suspicious, please tell a member of our staff or a police officer, and we will deal with that particular problem. Anything that, of course, needs also answering, we've got our crew on hand and, of course, plenty of stewards as well. And while I've briefly got you a moment, I understand that there are still a few places left in the Viewing Village Grandstand. You can get tickets for that in the Blue Zone by flag Blue 1. And the Cotswold Club had a few places left as well. That is a very good offer with lunch, tea, coffee, and, of course, a great location as well. Go along to the Red Zone, flag number 4 for that. And just starting very shortly in the Techno Zone, Engineers Are Us are back on later, and then in the in the Vintage Village, Jitterbug Live. Right, that's it for now. Back to you, Ben.